Alrighty then.
That was Jeremy's self-deceit? A steamboat stuck in the mud? I'm not going to pretend I understand any of that. What a bunch of psychoanalytic nonsense.
Jeremy was calling out for help, but Comby couldn't figure out where the voice was coming from. For a moment, Comby wondered if the boat itself was Jeremy, or if he was below it somehow. It didn't matter right now. Jeremy was clear on one thing. He wanted Comby to get the steamboat running and out of the mud.
So we have the first floor hole key, which is right in front of us. How convenient.
No, no.
Come here to the beach. Bye, have a great time.
Surprisingly neat. Maybe I've been selling that old barfly short. Looks like McCarthy has something hidden inside.
I don't think I've seen this also with her.
Sometimes I think this place makes me worse. That Desetto might be my grave. A coffin made of ostentatious architecture. A Taj Mahal for the drunken depressed. There's something about Desetto. Something about Dr. Gray. Like we all pretend that we're here to get better. When in fact we are here to be forgotten.
Yowza. That is true though. You alcoholless. Alcoholless. I don't know what we need to open up that in the corner though. We'll see. Potentially a screwdriver. Okay, we need the flashlight for this? No. So the flashlight here is purely for her then. So you need a light bulb for her run, for this one. So I guess for him we'll get a screwdriver. And where you'll get it is from this location right here.
Jeremy was calling out for help, but Comby couldn't figure out where the voice was coming from. For a moment, Comby wondered if the boat itself was Jeremy, or if he was below it somehow. It didn't matter right now. Jeremy was clear on one thing. He wanted Comby to get the steamboat running and out of the mud.
This is my room. I know the combination. I carry it with me.
The way he said it. I know the combination. I carry it with me.
I know that number. Where's that from? I did this.
169
I wrote that.
XXXLA. One 196, yeah. 196692. I'm too good at video games, dude. Like, seriously. So, with her, with the girl, you'll get a light bulb here. With the guy, we get a picoyun, whatever that, how you pronounce it. It seems like just a coin, a quarter.
Detective, I have made many discoveries in my case. The child we want is safe, thanks to good people like me and you. We're so similar, but you don't see all the things I do. To find your man, Jeremy, you also need to look for the girl. It has always been that way. The young deliver us all. You should have a look in my room. There's a piece of the puzzle you will need. Take care now. My coffee.
McCarthy.
How long have I been here?
Let me just check if this door is unlocked. Well, now it is.
Looks like McCarthy has something hidden inside.
So that's one of the drawings, right? The missing picture. I think it's one of the drawings. I think you might need two.
Why would McCarthy lock this up? Was he trying to keep Grace from completing this chain? If so, couldn't she have just made another drawing?
Here we go again.
What the hell happened in here?
We'll take a new weapon instead. Another one bites the dust. Oh, hatchet, dude. Sounds like there's an enemy close by. I just don't see any. Goodness. Oh. Looks like they just keep coming, dude. I don't know, I want to keep my hatchet. Or grab a new one. Shotgun bullets is full. So I don't know if we can actually finish the drawing now. Ooh, it is. Okay, this one just looks upside down. That looks actually good. That looks good. Not good. That looks good. That does not look good. Nope. Not really. That looks good. That looks good. Now that one looks good. Okay. No. There we go. Huh. Which one does not look fine? No. Ah, okay. This one. Nailed it.
Huh? What?
Where is that? It's right outside, right? Right outside this room? Yeah. I'm too sexy for my shirt.
This looks familiar.
Jeremy was calling out for help, but Combi couldn't figure out where the voice was coming from. For a moment, Combi wondered if the boat itself was Jeremy, or if he was below it somehow. It didn't matter right now. Jeremy was clear on one thing. He wanted Combi to get the steamboat running and out of the mud.
How am I back at the office? Jeremy's never been here. I think I need to figure out where I'm going. That's me, isn't it?
A telegram from Gabriel Sanders sent on December 25 on Christmas 1928.
How long had it been since I drowned myself in drink and depression? It had all felt so peaceful, slipping away into oblivion. A welcoming, dark voice wrapped around my mind like a heavy blanket. It turned off suddenly as I woke up from the sound of my office door closing shut. A messenger had left a telegram from Mrs. Saunders. She had a lead on where to find her husband and her kidnapped daughter.
A crumbled newspaper on December 23, 1928. A photograph of a man.
God, I used to drink so much back then. When was this exactly? What case was I working?
Figure out which case you were working on.
I remember this case. Some kid got taken by her father, headed out of state, but he had made a mistake by selling a painting that his wife actually cared about to a collector named Thornhill to fund his venture. That's how I tracked him down. At least I think so.
What the heck is this, dude? I guess we'll just follow the line of doom, I guess. It's so high up. Lead the way, buddy. By the way, this is not in her run, so this is completely just for him.
Thornhill wasn't a bad man, but he had principles keeping him from handing out information about his deals. So he needed some convincing.
FBI.
Well, every case can't be squeaky clean.
Do you have a PP? We're full on ammo. Again, we're getting shotgun shells the whole time. My shotgun's just full, dude.
Mr. Saunders had sold a valuable painting to Thornhill, hoping the money would carry him to wherever he was going. The painting, now leaning on an easel in Thornhill's bedroom, had a certain mesmerizing gloom that seemed to call out to me, telling me I was needed for something important. I felt myself falling into the painting, only being brought back by Thornhill, thrusting an address to a Hotel St. George into my hand, and asking me to get the hell out. I don't remember this at all, but I can't say it didn't happen.
Oh my goodness. What are you doing? That is one stiff Zombo. Yo, you hit me twice? Where's me bullets, dude? There's one outside also now? Took like 7 shotgun shells to get him down. Can sneak. So yeah, I've not done this on the like. I have no idea where we're going now. Now we can potentially kill all these enemies if we wanted to. Or you could just make a run for it. Where are we going, my bro? No, no, not that way. Oh, candlestick. This guy with a candlestick in kitchen. Did I guess correctly? Was that the wrong game? I'm sorry. Okay, I have absolutely no idea where to go now. I feel like the statue man is gonna play a role in this. Oh, here we go.
On my way to the hotel, the Morton gang caught up with me. I owed them money, a lot of it. I can't remember what for. Probably some dumb gambling debt growing in size for each payment missed. I punched one of them out, and I sent the others packing. It was a stupid move. They'd be back. In great numbers.
Goodness, the game is taking a big poop right now. Come open the door for me, please. Be kind. Oh, you are so good to me. What am I ever gonna do without you, huh? Thank you. Thank you very much. Cuisine napkin. Hotel bill dated December 21st. Who is it?
I found it. In the hotel ledger, I recognized the handwriting of the signature. Ted Stryker. It was him. I could feel it. It was the kidnapper I was hunting. I put on my knuckles and hurried up to his room. Something about that name, Ted Stryker, rings a bell. Feels vaguely familiar.
Housekeeping.
I recognize this.
Where's
I
this
didn't
card?
catch up with them here. I must have followed them. But where?
This is a mix of Evil Within and Murdered. I don't know Murdered, to be honest, but for me this game is more Silent Hill than anything else. Maybe Silent Hill mixed with Alan Wake, I would say. So I'm playing the 3 game, right? So there's only a certain amount of combinations you can do. So that's what I'm doing right now. Because I don't know how to solve this puzzle at all. It's impossible that I have all incorrect already. I don't understand. What haven't I tried yet? How am I gonna solve this puzzle?
That's right, he was running away, ditching his old life and marriage in New Orleans to find something better in Tallahassee. And he took his daughter with him against the will of the mother. That's why she hired me. But I stopped him. I caught up with him at the Pearl River Bridge.
Goodness, chill, dude.
Jeremy was calling out for help, but Comby couldn't figure out where the voice was coming from. For a moment, Comby wondered if the boat itself was Jeremy, or if he was below it somehow. It didn't matter right now. Jeremy was clear on one thing. He wanted Comby to get the steamboat running and out of the mud.
Out of the mud? Because you're stuck in the mud, baby.
Pearl River. This is where I caught up with them. This is what the Dark Man wanted me to revisit. But I'm still not seeing it. What am I forgetting?
I think we might need a key for the boat. That to me would make sense. That's why this whole path is here. Maybe it was a bug. I'm not too sure. Dude, there's two ways we could go. Let's go this way first. Machine gun. We're full of machine gun ammo? Got all three here. Secret objects? I think you can only get 20 ammo, so we can use a bit more and then come back and pick it up. This is my favorite weapon against the final boss. That's just a dead end.
Oh no. It was her all along.
Oh, hello, baby. Literally.
I can't believe I didn't recognize you.
I looked a little different back then, I suppose.
Was any of this real?
How do you mean?
This day, just... so much is happening. I can't... I think I've lost my head. Do you need me to apologize? I mean... I am sorry. I don't think I need to begin to explain. You're just a kid, Grace. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for it to happen.
Lies. More lies.
No, really. I thought I was being a good guy by handing you over to your mother. I didn't know. I couldn't have known that she wouldn't care about you.
I don't know how this works. What is this for?
Some form of admission of guilt. Maybe acceptance. It's what the Dark Man wants.
I guess we just watch my father die again then.
You think he's alive?
I know he is. He's down there, scared that he won't be able to get out. That he will drown with his daughter again.
What are you saying? We gotta save him!
We? Do it yourself. I'm down there with him, remember?
What?
Can I really...
Comby had run their car off the bridge. He pulled Grace out of the sinking car, but left her father to drown. He could have saved him. There was time. He just chose not to. Instead, he took Grace back to New Orleans and collected his paycheck.
What the heck, dude?
This all happened so long ago. I have to find a way to get down there. There must be a way to save you both, right? Why else would I be here?
Maybe the Dark Man just likes it when you suffer.
There was a boat at the house where I entered. If
Don't worry, kid. I'll think of something.
I'm not holding my breath.
But your daddy is. We can go up for some reason. Really? Shotgun shells?
This must be where the bridge is operated. Nothing's happening. It's like something's holding it back.
Oh my. What is that? Is that a glitch? Oh, hi there. Maybe not the best weapon for this. I'm the Terminator. I have to clean the bridge now. Boom, headshot. What are you looking at?
There we go. I should be able to pilot the boat.
Game is pretty laggy sometimes. When it's loading, I guess. Rod in the leg, dude. But I'm stuck. Thank you. Oh snap, almost fell off. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna run all the way back for one ammo. You can do it. Thank you. So what's our quest now? Plot the boat by the house of the sinking car. I don't know if I just didn't read correctly, but... Oh. Boom, headshot. So I run back? Is that what I'm understanding here? I'm not too sure about this. But I'm sure that I have some machine gun ammo there. Excuse me. Oh, I'm back with my candlestick, baby. Your quest is to twist these nips? Yes, that's for sure. Don't mind if I do. The game just saved, by the way. Dude, it sounds like an off-road bike. What the damn hell?
My God, Carnby. Are you okay?
Don't leave me alone.
What the hell have you been doing?
What's going on here? Look at this mess!
I'm sorry, Mrs. Thompson.
Don't make me kick you out of this house. Now get out!
What?
Hey, Detective. Mr. Carnby. I'm really worried about you.
I'm okay. I just need to catch my breath for a moment.
This place? There are some very disturbed figures around here. And I don't think it's just the patients. I've been reading some things about how Derceto has a deranging effect on people. I think it might explain... things.
What?
Just take it easy, okay? I'm gonna go find a way into Dr. Gray's apartment. I want to know what he's hiding.
Emily, don't worry. I think I'm close. I'm gonna set everything right.
Just be careful.
It doesn't feel like we're close. But he looks utterly destroyed at the moment.
Carnby had run their car off the bridge. He pulled Grace out of the sinking car, but left her father to drown. He could have saved him. There was time. He just chose not to. Instead, he took Grace back to New Orleans.
We're going to leave an offer already? Wait, is this the ending of the game? There's another boss we didn't fight. How could this... There's one whole boss fight we're missing at the moment. Maybe we're gonna fight it on our way there. We'll see. So objective is saying pay Dr. Gray a visit. So this is his apartment right here. But before we go in there, don't make me kick you out. Now get out of this house, yeah. It's so weird, dude, that cutscene.
Detective, am I glad to see you. Lock the door, will you? I don't think Dr. Gray would appreciate us snooping around.
What's going on here? This feels so strange.
Oh, I thought it's more of a talking. Grab the false book. Open the door.
There's a book missing.
So this feels like the old Resident Evil days.
I was just rearranging the books.
Well, come on, let's check it out.
Why they're playing like love music?
I beginning to understand. Dr. Gray is dealing with some kind of mass delusion.
That mark on the
Good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me, weren't you?
Yes. You're from DeSoto, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions to see if there is anything I can do to help you and your family.
Okay.
I understand you're full of imagination. You make up a lot of things.
I suppose.
And you obsess over them, blurring reality and fiction.
Sometimes.
Do you want to tell me about the Dark Man?
No. No, I don't.
That's all right. Perhaps there is something else you can tell me. Something you know to be made up, but you hold dear.
Juan?
John? Who's John?
No. Juan Luis Jorge. Oh, wait there a moment.
Wait, his name is also Louis?
Take a look.
Is he... Oh, he is the author.
It's a magnificent book. Life-changing even. The real Juan is long dead, but I like to think of him as my friend. My most beloved friend.
I see. Do you often do this? Fantasize about people you read about?
No. Well, there is Jacob.
Who is Jacob?
Turn to the last page.
Oh, it's a newspaper article. The Prisoner of Ice, Jacob van Ostad. Is he also your beloved friend?
Oh, no, Doctor. Not at all. He is the fire that fights fire.
Yes, I think it's clear your overstimulated imagination, this mania, needs to be tempered for you to live a normal life. I know your family calls it the Hartwood curse, but I want you to know that there is nothing supernatural about your condition. It's all inside your head. And with that, I'm very qualified to deal with. In time, you will be cured.
In time.
Yes, in time we will exorcise all your demons, all the dark men.
Yeah!
Please, Mr. Hartwood, calm yourself.
What happened?
Oh, don't you worry your little head about it, Miss Hartwood. Your uncle and I just had our first breakthrough.
Need a key?
The Snake Dagger, a monograph by Yael Klein. In Ludwig Prin's book on pagan rituals called The Mystery of the Grave, as translated by Nicholas Vachy, there are several references to a sacrificial dagger called the Snake Dagger. It has long been thought of as a poor translation of the original text, that it would be more appropriate with worm dagger from the Latin vermis cultrum. This seems natural following the recent consensus that the original title of Prin's book, De Vermis Mysteris, should literally translate to the mystery of the worm. However, this would take away from Vachy's great effort at translating the underlying meaning of the words and revealing several cultural beliefs. While Prin certainly was using the term worm as a symbol or synecdoche for death and the dead, which is made clear by the contents of the book, in the case of the dagger, we shouldn't be too hasty to dismiss his translation. Reading through Vachy's correspondence with his patron, it appears that he had more than just the Latin text at his disposal. Vachy had dug up Prin's living relatives and uncovered several cross-referenced historical texts and an actual snake dagger. The dagger was dated to the early Middle Kingdom of Egypt and had such a clear shape of a wave that Vachy considered calling it the sinusoidal blade. Knowing the full story, it seems prudent that he chose to translate it as snake and not worm. There are several reasons why this choice of word helps us understand the pagans that Prin's book attempts to describe.
So we need a key here.
What were you saying about mass delusion?
Derceto seems to have a deranging effect on people living close by. It has a history of creating cults devoted to some nature goddess. Even the name Derceto refers to the cult existing here before the Civil War. Derceto was the name of an ancient fertility goddess worshipped in Syria. Dr. Gray and his friends, however, seem to prefer the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young, or Shub-Nigroth. And that name can only have come from my uncle's twisted mind.
That is a lot of reading. And there was a page too, Lucky, that I didn't read. Or didn't let read.
You think all of them are in this cult business? Even Jeremy?
I'm not sure any of them have a choice at this point. We just need to find a way to stop all of this.
Huh. Has that been there this whole time?
I've been so busy trying to free your uncle from the promise he made to the Dark Man. I guess I kind of just let everything else go.
Don't worry, Detective. I feel like we're close. I'm sure Jeremy will turn up. If he is part of the cult, he wouldn't want to miss the Feast of St. John. I just need enough information to make him see the truth.
I hope you're right, but I doubt he'll show up. Not as long as the Dark Man's got him hiding.
I think we're roughly about a half an hour away from the ending, just by the way. Cool, cheers, Bubbles. I'll see you next time, bro. Thanks for being here. Remember to leave a like if you haven't already.
Hello?
Detective Conby?
Who is this? Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Well, I've done everything you wanted so far, and there's just one more thing on the list. I expect him to keep his promise and return Jeremy unharmed.
Get out, Detective, while you still can.
Detective Conby wanted nothing more than to make sense of it all, but clearly that was not in the cards right now.
I just have to double check how the thing looks like. It's pointing down left-ish. It's, how am I not getting it? Hmm. I don't get it, dude. How is it not working? First try, baby. Cause I'm too sexy for my shirt.
You okay? You look a little frazzled.
Just stupid telephone.
I know. I tried calling the police earlier. The telephone is completely dead.
It's not... Yeah, no, the telephone isn't working.
Detective Comby was worried Emily could tell, that she could see the madness written on his face. But what if he was the only one seeing the truth? Could that still be the case? If only he could find evidence that would make her understand that he had seen beyond the veil, or at least something that would show her he was worth the money she was paying him.
Goodness.
Miss Hartwood, I
At
think you're gonna
FPS.
want to see this.
Is there something in the closet?
Yeah, there is. You don't see the very obvious gate leading to whatever Jeremy's madness is serving up next?
I don't understand. Are you making some kind of fashion metaphor? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. Can you just tell me what you're doing?
You don't see this. It's fine. It's fine. Catch you later.
Are you going inside the closet?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
No. Do what you think is right, Detective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Goodbye, Miss Hartwood.
So I think we're gonna fight the second final boss now. The final boss is like 10 minutes away. I think we're that close to the ending.
Disheartened by his failure to make Emily understand what he was doing, Detective Conby actually felt better seeing the frozen hell before him. There was a finality to it. Its clear symbolic opposite to the dark man's desert made him realize this was the end. Soon it would all be over.
That's what I literally just said. Ice pick, pretty nice weapon. And then we have a flare gun.
We found the ancient stellarium perched on a cliff facing the Arctic Ocean after a day of sailing due north of the Eskimo encampment. Jacob van Oostad was our most keen member of the expedition. He had been chasing down the source of a peculiar type of crystallized metal present in several sacred items among the natives on the northeast coast of Greenland. The site was a remarkable find for any explorer, and we were all enraptured in our search for enlightenment and meaning. The surviving architecture seemed almost unearthly in origin and astonishingly sophisticated. The metal Jacob was searching for was abundant, almost ubiquitous. We were so taken by our find that we were surprised by the sun falling below the horizon. As we quickly picked up our gear, ready to head back to our camp, Jacob van Oostad declared that he wanted to stay. He was adamant. We begged him to reconsider. The night would be getting colder by the hour, and we feared for all our safety. Jacob refused, threatening us with violence if we wouldn't leave him alone. As the snowfall turned heavier, we left him there on his own. The next day, the weather became worse, and we had to spend hours enforcing our shelter as our tents became increasingly useless. The group had written off Jacob, thinking he must be dead. I had an urge to make one final attempt to save him, so I headed out as darkness fell with a handful of flares, and headed toward the coast and up the climb, towards the Stellarium. That's when I saw him, transfixed by a burning sky, that celestial lantern. Jacob keeled over and let out a painful shriek that struck me with such fear and pity. He was crying in agony, for the cold weather had ravaged his flesh. I called out to him, and he turned to face me. His vacant stare held me in place like a needle through a butterfly, and he said, "You must leave now, Herrstan. Go, and never come back." And so I left.
So they want you to use the flare gun here so they can see where you're going. I think it is the only way to find another piece where you need to go to. Otherwise it will be an infinite loop. Yo, Sean, dude. Thank you so much for the one hot doggy. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much, bro. I really, really do appreciate it, man. By the way, what are you gonna do with World of Warcraft now? Your first super chat on a live stream. That's crazy. Here comes the second final boss fight now. There's no notification system. I don't know if I'm gonna add one eventually. I think I will. There's the second final boss. Make sure that every gun is reloaded. We'll use the flare gun, see if it works.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? What is this place?
Turn back, detective. You're not wanted here.
Whoa, take it easy. I'm not your enemy.
Oh, you're wrong, detective. You're wrong.
By the way, you want to keep him on your screen because he disappears. He spawns somewhere else, literally. That's shotgun shells. I think I want to just run around here and get some loot. Not much loot, to be honest. Giving up on WoW? Stop your payments also? Yeah, I need to stop mine also, to be honest. Yo, Sean again. Two doggies, man. Thank you so much. Why are you gay? Thank you so much, bro. I really do appreciate it. I'll eventually add a notification system. Maybe purely just for notifications.
Of course, the Taurus. I figured you wouldn't want your stars aligned, Jeremy, or maybe that is what you need to temper that mania of yours.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
day? Smiley face. Smiley face.
Well, how is it playing right now? It shouldn't be able to. You're cheating, dude.
God's sake, stay dead, will you?
Here we go, baby. Rotten the nips. Goodness. Wow, dude. He's way more tanky than I remember. Ow. We're looking for healing. It's game over, man.
Jeremy?
I did everything! Aren't you happy? Stupid charlatan! What more do you want from me? You want me to lose my mind?
Oh, my lord! Doctor! Baptiste! Quick!
Jesus. What were you thinking, compadre?
Oh snap, son. We're captured now. It's game over, me.
You awake? You are awake. Mr. Conby's up.
Hey, buddy! I thought you'd be knocked out for the rest of the night. Come on out and join us, will you? I'll save you some gumbo.
Good to have you back. You gave us all a good scare.
What happened?
You had a psychological breakdown. Sorry for manhandling you, but you're being violent, you see.
You stabbed Jeremy and then punched Dr. Gray.
Are they okay?
Jeremy's a little strange, but everything's back to normal.
Really?
All thanks to you, Compat. You want to try standing up?
Well, if it isn't the hero of the day. How are you feeling, Detective?
Never better. How about you two? Hey, Jeremy, I didn't do too much damage, did I?
Things are fine. Very quiet.
What's up with him? Painkillers?
No. You see, despite you having the finesse of a one-eyed butcher, you managed to lobotomize dear Jeremy.
I did what?
It's actually quite impressive. It's not like I hadn't considered it myself. I just wish Jeremy could have been helped without reducing his personality to that of an oyster.
But he's gonna live.
Of course. As long as someone keeps feeding him, he'll outlive the best of us.
He's an oyster now.
Does Emily know about Jeremy's condition?
Yes. She seems to be handling it quite well under the circumstances.
Does she still want to take Jeremy away from Derceto?
I will have to insist that you do. This is not that kind of institution.
Jeremy, hang on for a little longer, okay? We'll be going back to New Orleans soon.
Oh, good. I do so miss the city lights.
Case closed. Detective Conby had found Jeremy and brought him back to Derceto. He worried that Emily wouldn't be all that happy with his performance, considering Jeremy's impromptu brain surgery. Maybe she would refuse to pay him in full. It was the kind of thought that would normally infuriate Conby, but right now he just felt happy to be back. No matter if he would be seeing the $150 or not, he couldn't wait to rendezvous with Emily and go back to New Orleans.
Also, by the way, Sean, I think it's better to save the dollars and rather sponsor games, if that makes sense.
Good to see you back on your feet, Detective. Have some gumbo.
Thanks. I'll save it for later.
She looks so disappointed.
Seems like everyone's in a pretty good mood.
The Eve of St. John is the most important date of the whole year. It's the only day when the black goat of the woods tends to her young.
I need to get to all the sponsored games as well, eventually.
I'm gonna go look for Emily.
Don't worry about her. She wouldn't leave without you, would she?
I still need to play your, Final
Tell me
Fantasy.
what the hell's about to happen here?
Every year we have a little turn-the-page ceremony by the tree. It's symbolical. It's like life has its cycles of grief and happiness. You know? Just like a tree facing the seasons. Things change, but remain the same.
So this is basically New Year's Eve, but with a tree metaphor.
Exactly. You're so smart. It's about starting again. I mean, who could use a positive message like that more than a bunch of lunatics like us?
Chill with the hand gestures, man. You're gonna spill your drink.
I get the feeling some of you think this year is going to be special. Any idea why?
Well, we got some new words, thanks to your buddy Jeremy, and some other changes to the program. Let's just say we're all in this year.
That is one impressive tree.
More impressive than you could ever imagine.
So how does this all work? You dance around chanting? For the ritual, I mean?
Stay and find out, Detective. It might just do you good.
I don't know why she would say that, to be quite honest.
You haven't seen Emily, have you?
No, Detective. I haven't.
This is like a reboot of the original. I mean, I can't give comment on that because I did buy the game on Steam and it just never worked. It's because I had Windows 10 or something back then. And the game could only run on Windows 11. Or Windows 7, sorry.
Hey, kid. What are you up to?
Preparing for the ceremony. I don't want to disappoint Mother.
Whose mother? The sexy woman?
What's your part in this?
I'm the Cabernet Corn. It's very important. Only I can settle our debt.
You know, I had my doubts, but you are in the right place, Grace.
I think you might be right. For once.
So we can talk to everyone 3 times.
What are you looking for?
Just keeping an eye out for the storm. Radio says it could be a wild one.
You don't know where Emily is, do you?
She's packing some of Jeremy's things. Said she wanted to take them away. I'm sure she'll come and get you when she's ready.
I should probably get a move on then.
See you around, compare.
And the new game that I'm looking at right now is a game called Horizon. It's not Zero Dawn, it's the other one. It came out literally for PC recently. You might be also interested in that, Sean.
Everyone knows what to do? Y'all know the new words.
Mrs. Thompson, we talked about this. I'm not sure everyone is comfortable.
Doctor, I insist. This is important.
We've waited for so long, Doctor.
Let's just go with the old song. Not every change is an improvement.
Boss, good or bad, we need to move forward.
All in, Doc. Let's bet it all.
But we don't know what we're dealing with.
It'll be okay, Doctor. Better even.
Oh, there are praises in abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, mother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Ever
Hear
there
us,
praise
Mother,
and
and
abundance
abundance
to the black
to
goat
the
of the
woods.
woods on us.
Hear us, Mother,
and
take pity on us. Take pity on us.
Mother, and take pity on us.
Ever there's praise and abundance to the black goat of the woods.
Hear us, Mother, and take pity on us.
Accept
our
sacrifice and judge our work.
Stop! Are you crazy?
This here's what needs to happen, Carpenter.
Grace! Stop! No!
Shoot the ground! Shoot the ground! The black goat of the woods falls and dies.
Stop in the ground! Stop in the ground! Get my uncle out of here!
Jeremy, come with me! Get over here! Jeremy, come with me! Jeremy, come here!
No! There has to be a sacrifice!
We're doomed!
Jeremy! Come on.
It's game over, man. The final boss spawn. He literally kills everyone in 1 second. Literally.
I can't let that monster leave Derceto. I have to stop it.
But don't worry, he won't kill me in 1 second. He will kill me in 4 hours. So funny how games sometimes work. Yeah, the second game, the lucky yes. But tomorrow I'm gonna stream the Thaumaturge. Wait, watch where you swing, dude. You can hurt yourself. It's game over, man. Wait a minute, I'm reloading. Really, dude? son. Let me reload. Thaumaturge? No, Thaumaturge. Thaumaturge. Just look at my latest upload on the single player channel.
Detective!
Oh, what the hell was that?
I tried to tell you. There was so much evidence. Their devotion to the Black Goat was like nothing I've ever seen before. I felt so dumb believing any of it, but I'm glad I did.
Are you okay?
Everything is out of order. This isn't the way the story goes. I shouldn't be alive.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, buddy.
How are you doing, sweetie?
I kinda like it. You ruined everything, but I'm not mad.
You ruined everything, but I'm not mad.
Alright, you ready to head back to New Orleans?
Come on, Jeremy. We're leaving.
Can I come?
I thought you said you didn't need saving.
Don't leave her. She's important.
Of course we're taking her with us.
You laughing at the acting of this game? I don't know why this guy that is in this game, right? The police officer that's from Stranger Things. I don't know why he has these big roles. I think he's the driest actor out of all the actors I've ever seen. You almost have zero expression. I mean, he's a decent actor, but like he's dry. Like, I don't know how to say it. There we go. There's Alone in the Dark. My goodness. Gotta be honest, it's a pretty fun game. However, I have to say, Resident Evil 4 Remake is above. Then it's underneath that. It is Alan Wake 2. And then underneath that is Alone in the Dark. I seriously don't think this game is up to today's standards. Like I said before, there's like 4 different enemies, and all 4 is like so close to one another that it's barely a difference. I don't know how to say it, man. In this whole game, literally in this whole game, there's 2 boss fights. Just think about that, dude. If you compare it to Resident Evil 4 Remake, it's uncomparable. Resident Evil 4 Remake has like 6 different really good boss fights that's completely different from the one from each other, right? This game has 2 boss fights And that's it. I don't know how they could have made this game better than what it is right now. In my opinion, the story is really good. But that is also it. Like, you have 3 different guns. Right? And a flare gun. The flare gun does nothing. With Resident Evil 4 Remake, for example, you have the sniper rifle, a machine gun, you have 3-4 different pistols, you have 3 or 4 different shotguns, 3 different sniper rifles. It's uncomparable, like, how far behind this game is from Resident Evil 4 Remake. I can't say, for example, that this was also made by a AAA company. I don't know if it was. But if it is, it's so below standard that it's a joke. However, it is a fun game, and if I have to rate it, it's about 7 out of 10. It is definitely below expectations. I don't know, like, for me, Resident Evil 4 Remake set the bar so high for a game like this, in this genre. Even if you compare it to Resident Evil 2 Remake, right? Since there's 2 different runs and stuff like that, there's still a bigger variety. I think. Not really though, right? No. There is like 3 different pistols, but if you play the game for the first time, there's not, right? So maybe this game is more comparable to Resident Evil 2 Remake era, which is like 6 years ago, than it is right now, to be quite honest. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section or in the live stream. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this game in the comment section. Would like to hear your thoughts and opinions and stuff. I think this game is good, it's just, I feel like it's a little bit behind the rest, right? In my opinion. It's uncomparable at the moment to other games that came out literally a year ago, so yeah. Thank you so much for being here, guys. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you beautiful people in the very next video. Love you, take care, and as always, remember to twist some nips. Take care, bye-bye.